Top 10 Fastest Cars in 2021. Should you get the fastest or the best performing car? The thrill of running faster than light keeps many people excited to drive. We need a moment to discuss supercars and their game. The top 10 fastest cars of 2021 are game changers built to disrupt the speed game. Let's run with the list. 10. Pagani HUAYRA BC Roadster. Remember the Pagani HUAYRA and how it bolts around like it owns lightning. Here is the more advanced and better performing version of it. Pagani HUAYRA BC Roadster is a convertible that has more horsepower, about 800, and less weight. The Classic is 40 units in total on the market, so the rush for it must be massive. A convertible lightweight with all the right speed and performance is all that is needed in these times. 9. McLAREN SPEEDTAIL. The beauty of the McLAREN SPEEDTAIL is that there are only 106 of them on the planet. I don't know why they picked that number, but it is a limited production that managed to catch everyone's attention. The car accelerates from 0 to 186 mph in 12.8 seconds. No one buys a supercar to stuff it with 5 people at a time, so it makes perfect sense that the advertised number for comfortable seating is 3 adults. The 3-seater sleek sports figure holds more than 1,000 horsepower and peaks at 250 mph in speed. This vehicle is as fast as private jets come. 8. Lamborghini Roadster. The look of this supercar is fantastic. There is nothing over the top with it, but it still holds its own as a car for the racecourse. The supercar comes with a V12 engine and peaks at a top speed of 217 mph. That is how you birth the Rebel. This car is not moderate in price, at least not for the ordinary person. $4 million is within budget for the sports car lover, especially if it is a Lamborghini. For all its sole intended purposes, the car comes in 19 units only. We can't wait to see which people get a hold of this monster when it is finally shipped out. 7. SSC TUATARA. The Monster Racer is from the SSC North America brand. You quickly notice its scorpion look once you spot it. The vehicle shows an aggressive attitude and a mean look from the front. We all know that aesthetics make cars more likable for the gender that feeds off speed thrills. The engine in the SSC TUATARA produces 1,750 horsepower and runs past 300 mph. That is a lot to think about when you go for a test drive in this car. Be ready to shake the ground while you speed away. 6. Aston Martin Valkyrie. If breaking the speed limit gets you pumped, then you are sure to have a field day with the Aston Martin Valkyrie. This car looks like an Aston Martin, while still looking distinct as one of the modern classics of our time. The car is a Formula One racer that has been produced to serve street users. The 6.5-liter V12 engine produces 1,160 horsepower energy for the insane speed that could be satisfying. This car makes it past 300 mph and should not be attempted if you are not a Formula One racer at heart. 5. Hennessey VENOM F5. Hennessey Performance Engineering is known for building fast cars and producing all the supercars out of Texas, but they outdid themselves on this one. The Hennessey VENOM F5 is one of the fastest cars globally, apart from being the automobile producer's fastest car. The trick with this one is that it holds no weight. That sounds ridiculous, but when you look at the car, it looks as light as air. The twin-turbocharged 6.6-liter V8 engine produces 1,817 horsepower. In the sunset, the car looks rather elegant and masculine in its mustard yellow glory. The car speeds above 300 mph, and the company will release only 24 units of the model. Let's get you one. 4. Bugatti Bolide. Well, we have to place a Bugatti if we want to look legit, right? The Bugatti Bolide is a futuristic car that has the attitude of an aggressor. When you see the videos released of the car, you would instantly see that it is a supercar. The car does nothing to drop the ball on performance. Bugatti Bolide has an 8.0-liter W16 engine. That powerhouse releases 1,825 horsepower and 1,364 torque. For top speed, you are looking at 310 mph and an acceleration from 0 to 60 mph at 2.17 seconds. This car is one that you ride into the sunset with a getaway lover. 3. KOENIGSEGG JESKO ABSOLUT. This supercar exists for the times when you want to believe that time and speed are a construct. The KOENIGSEGG JESKO ABSOLUT was designed to create an illusion that contradicts science and time physics. The powerful track vehicle has a 5-liter engine. The engine releases up to 1,603 horsepower for the Mad Max Fury Extreme car. It is a rear-wheel drive with a rear mid-engine configuration for the books. This action figure hits about 330 miles per hour when you give it a turn on any track. If you want to drive it through the city where many people stroll, please don't. You will be responsible for more than you can handle. 2. Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus. The name reminds us of our favorite character in the Oscar-winning film Moonlight. And this is the car to drive under the moonlight while everyone else is asleep in the city. We are speaking of the above 350 mph speed and a good dose of sleek exterior design. As an upgrade for the Bugatti Chiron, Super Sport 300 Plus is not only a luxury, but an exclusive ride. If the $4 million price tag is not an issue for you, then you should go and get one of these machines in jet black and orange stripes. There are only 30 models in existence. It will cover your need for speed and your outright proclamation of riches. 1. DEVEL 16. Think of a car that you only envisage to be developed on paper, but too outrageous to come to life. Yes, like in a Power Rangers film. You know that some of the supercars will not be realistic to produce. Yet, DEVEL 16 has produced one such fantasy car. There is nothing to say about the design language and interior besides it being completely outrageous. You know that whoever designed the car must have been high as a kite. With a speed height of 350 mph and 5,007 horsepower engine production, this is an act of insanity. Yet, it is the perfect race ride. We are all for speed and performance, but please stay safe when you drive your supercars. That said, which of these cars are within your future budgets? Which other unreleased cars do you think will get a place on this list soon? Would you mind letting us know in the comments so that we include it in our upcoming lists?